The pelicans that were injured will stay at SeaWorld for a while longer until they're healthy enough to be released. Lynda?
All right, thanks, Mark. Well, this morning we are talking about divorce. It's a very difficult and emotional time, but also a time when you need to make some really important decisions, usually about money and kids. Well, there are options when you reach this decision that really can keep it a little more amicable. And our guest is Brian Bouliot from Divorce Solutions. And Brian, thanks for joining us and coming in so early this morning. And I haven't really said this, but this is something that I'm actually going through. And when you look at different options, I think you're in such a fog sometimes that in the beginning you just think, oh my gosh, I have to hire a lawyer and spend a lot of money. And that's not necessarily the case.
That's right. So I think the majority of individuals that come to us, you know, there's fear associated with not knowing the first time going through a divorce what to do. And so initially you're, you know, anxious and afraid, and you seek help. And typically the route that we're told to do that is to go out and lawyer up. So hiring the attorneys is typically the first step that most people think of.
It really is, because I don't think really anybody gets into a marriage thinking that they're going to get a divorce, obviously. And so when I looked at this initially, I was quite skeptical, because you think, okay, so you're getting this bargain, so to speak. But then when I really looked into it and heard from some folks, and you've helped thousands of people, right, in Canada and here, it's something that can keep it a little bit less stressful for the children.
That's right. And so we do focus, most of our clients do have children, although we have clients also that don't. We've had thousands of families go through the process that we use, and our company was started in Canada about 7 years ago. My office in San Diego has been open about 1.5 years, and in that first 1.5 years we've helped over 100 families get through a transition.
Now tell me, what is it, how is it set up that's different than what people normally go through?
Well, the traditional system will have, you know, you hire an attorney or someone to help you, and you'll have someone else, you know, your spouse will hire someone else to help them. And then you kind of go back and forth of what the issues are and how to resolve them, and then they add their expertise along the way to help guide you. Our system is different in that we work with a couple. So the couple will come in to us together, we'll sit, we'll meet with them, we'll talk to them about, you know, what we do, why and how, and our process and how we lay it out. And we have a very structured approach to helping the couple deal with the decisions that need to be made. Ultimately, we find that the decisions are going to be made by the couple anyway. So by giving them empowerment and giving them information up front to make those best decisions for them, we can really help craft win-win type scenarios instead of, I want this, I want that, and then someone else decides really how it's going to end up.
And I think that people just look at kind of this better way to divorce, or a friendly divorce, as that just can't be. But you really find in the process that you can be open, at least, and transparent about finances and about children plans, custody, that sort of thing, which is just really so difficult. So when you think about it, and this is the hard part to even grasp, is that half of the population is getting divorced these days?
That's true, and that's something that's been a statistic for a long time. I mean, it's just the way that marriages, the evolution of marriages and relationships happen. And you know, I always tell clients, you know, this is a relationship that you're in right now. How did all the other ones end? Well, they all ended. So it's not that marriages are doomed, it's not that they have to end, but for those couples that get to a point where the relationship is not working for both of them, and it's not what's best for the kids, you know, if the couples can't get along and they can't co-parent and you know, stay together in a household 24/7, for a lot of people they find that they can more effectively co-parent their children, more effectively reach their own potential on their own.
Now, just to give it differentiate it, give us a price range of what it costs to go through this. And I know it's different if people have different assets, properties, that sort of thing, as opposed, and how long the process is as opposed to the usual way.
Right, so typically when couples come in and talk to me, the average that they're paying for attorneys to go through that route is about $20,000 to $30,000 in San Diego is about what it runs. For our process, it normally runs between $3,000 to $5,000 per person. And we walk them through, the couple together, we walk them through typically a 4-month start to finish to get them through.
Where it becomes legal at the end, then you go into the court with your
That's right, and we work with attorneys. Attorneys come in and give our clients seminars, legal seminars. We have a family therapist that comes in and helps our couples, our clients, with parenting schemes and gives them ideas of things that they necessarily haven't thought about yet. And that's the benefit of having thousands of families go through it as well, is that we give them ideas that they haven't thought about.
Okay, well, you have 3 different locations. We'll have them linked to our website. People can go in for a free consultation.
That's right.
And so go to our website for more information on Divorce Solutions. And thank you so much for coming in.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
For more information, go to san diego6.com and click on Hot Topics for that link. A nationwide crackdown is happening tonight, and still ahead, how local police are teaming up with law enforcement agencies across the country